nice day. It's been raining probably all weekend, and this is one of my favourite walks. Very close by. It basically takes us from my house into the countryside, through a forest, and then to the local country park. Lovely views. So we'll come down the hill, and what we're doing is I'm going to head down this way and then across the little road bridge, and that's going to take me into the forest area. Right, across the road, now heading down the little lane. The ground's very clarty at the moment. They're obviously laying some new cable. Not too sure where it is. Looks like they're replacing some of the lights. But we'll continue down here. Like I say, it's going to be a little bit cloudy because it has been raining all weekend. Today is the first day it's really let up. This is where I normally go, down this little path here. It does a little bit cloudy, so I'm going to really take care with the footing. Last thing I want to do is to end up in the mud, which is quite possible. But no, it's a lovely walk. It normally takes about an hour and a half, and takes you into the country park, and you can then go to a coffee shop, which is quite nice, and I think I'll probably nip in for a coffee. I mean, it's Monday afternoon now. I think it's about 2:15, 20 past 2. I thought I just needed to get out of the office to get a bit of exercise in. I haven't really been out for a walk for a good week now. They say the weather's just been too bad, and unfortunately I've had a bit too much work on. But one of the things that I do like to do is to get out. And yeah, I mean, you know, having this sort of thing just in your backyard, basically. I mean, it's only taken me just over 5 minutes to get here, walking from my house. It's really nice. You can tell it's autumn. All the leaves are dropping. Some lovely colours. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on watching where I'm walking so I don't fall over, which is my normal trick. This is always a nice place to stop, so you can actually see Penshaw Monument right on the hill there. I won't be walking up there today, I don't think. I'm just going to walk through the country park. The actual coffee shop is just at the bottom of the monument, the bottom of the hill, so I think I'll probably just go into there. But yeah, beautiful scenery, really nice. Spoilt rotten we are, spoilt rotten. One of the things about this walk, you can get to it loads of different ways. I mean, there's a track that takes you up to the main road from Sunderland to Chelsea Street, on the top there, and you can also get to it via the fields, different areas. Across there we've got Warden Law, and I'm going to continue further down here, which is going to take us into Herrington Park. I'm not an Indian tracker or anything like that, but this bridleway is used by people on horses and, well, obviously walkers as well. Lots of boot marks and lots of little paw prints, so it's a good place for dog walkers as well. Right, I've just come up the forest. Got two options. You could have either gone up that way, which takes you up to the other side of the lake, or you can continue this way, and this actually takes you down past the lake. But as soon as I come over this little fence, that's actually into the Herrington Country Park. And the road is a little bit, or rather the track is a little bit more steady around here. It's not as clarty, so we'll go this way. See as well there, there's a, if you want to climb up the Penshaw Monument itself, there's actually a track with some steps. It's been done recently, changed it from just basically a track, but there is now proper steps. So, that's where I've come from, Herrington Hill, 1.6 kilometres that way. In fact, you can see the hill in the background. But this is quite spooky on the night time. These witches. Penshaw Hill, 1 kilometre. That way, it's Penshaw. It's quite windy up here as well, so it might be a little bit noise. Great Lumley, that's another pit area, that's 6 kilometres that way. Durham, it's in that direction, it's Durham City. It's about 13 kilometres, it's very difficult to see actually, it has actually been graffiti on there, so it's hard to see where it is, but I think it's about 13 kilometres. West Herrington, in the distance, that's 6 kilometres. A New Bottle, It's another bit village, just under 2 kilometres that way. Till it's been raining. Loads of mushrooms. The only thing is I wouldn't like to decide whether they were edible or not. I'm not that good. A friend of mine in Italy, well, a couple of friends of mine, know exactly which ones to pick and which ones to eat. Good old Sandro and Valentina. I'm out at the park. I've come to the towards a coffee shop. There's Penshaw Monument. The coffee shop's just down here. It's part of the little garden centre. So let's see if they're open. See if we want to get. Right, a cup of tea and cheese scone ordered. I'm quite hungry. Well, I've had some fruit for my breakfast and then an apple when we stopped. It's now nearly, well, it's 3:30ish, thereabouts, so I need some food. Right, I've had my cup of tea. Nice cheese scone, it's really nice. But heading back now. Just going to go along the main road actually, and get back home. I need to do a bit checking on the new camera here. I've been using it for about the last week and a half, mainly in the house, doing some various YouTube videos, etc. But as soon as I brought it outside, I need to alter all the settings. So I've had to, unfortunately, just put it onto the auto settings. But it will come. I'll know what all of the different pieces are. Getting some strange looks of the traffic and people are driving past. Just think, what on earth is that guy doing? It's quite funny actually, because I'm still finding it quite chilly. I've got my t-shirt on, pair of joggers, a fleece, a body warmer. I've got the woolly hat. Other people at the farm shop where I've just been for the tea and scone, they just got t-shirts on and very light jackets, and quite a few of them haven't even got jackets on. But I suppose this is what happens when you spend so much time abroad. You become accustomed to the hot weather. And it's not very hot here. Right, I'm going to plod on. I'll probably just get to the top of the hill then do a little bit more. Right, so I've turned off the main A183 on Foxcove Lane now. I could have gone straight across there, across the dual carriageway and then onto the estate, but I'm going to go up this way, off the main road, and basically it'll take me back to the bridge that I crossed at the beginning, and then across the field and then down towards my house again. Do you know, there's one thing that really annoys me. It's a beautiful walk on this Foxcove Lane, but people just litter, and the fly tip. I just can't understand why they've got to do that. The stuff's from the local shops. There's masks, face masks, beer cans. It's just crazy. People just do not appreciate their environment. I mean, there's some signs up there, but you know, for what good it is, see it, report it to the local council. But it's too late. They're never able to catch anything. It takes too long, too much resource. I haven't got enough money to go in for it. If anything, they would be better off having some CCTV up this area. I mean, all I need to do is just to have a couple of cameras, one at the top, one at the bottom, and then they can, you know, they can sort the problem out. But begs the question, where does our taxes go to the local council? Unfortunately, you don't want me to get on about that and have a rant, because it's well rantable. But there you go, back to the little bridge and the little cut. So that's a big circle that we've done. How long's it taken? It's now 4:30 local time, so but it's probably taken about 2¼ hours, and that included stopping off for a cup of tea and a scone. And that's another thing that happens here as well. On the hill itself, we get an awful lot of off-road motorcyclists where the bikes aren't insured or anything like that. There has been a crackdown recently where there's been a number arrested, but again, it's very difficult to police. The police won't go after them. It ends up being too dangerous. I mean, I'm a biker, as you probably realise. I mean, I've raced in the past, but that's all been on track or private roads. I've also been off-roading as well, but again, that's been on private land, which caters for that. They just spoil it for everybody. That's the thing, and it's quite dangerous because this area, there's a lot of children that can come from the estate, etc. And there's a lot of older people. There's a lot of dog walkers. There's a lot of horses, as you've seen on the horse track and the footprints, etc. It's just very dangerous. And of course, if anything happened, there would be no comeback on the riders. So yeah, if you can see up there on the hill itself, I noticed this the other week when I came up there for a walk. There was about 20 motorcyclists, and they've just destroyed the ground and the hill. It's just like a mud bath now. It's going to take a while for that to grow back. Right, and this is me. I'm getting back to the estate, top of the estate. Just go down this little ditch, and we're in the estate. So we're just living on the outskirts of Sunderland. You know, we do have access to some lovely places, some lovely walks. Right, I'm going to navigate this, get myself back home, get the kettle on again, and then look to get these videos uploaded.